Hey guys, it's Abby from Make Life Your Runway here with my weekly makeup basket. This is our last day of marathon week. I hope you guys caught up. You are caught up. If not, go back. Monday was my 9 and 2019 Project Pan update. Tuesday was my empties. Wednesday was my new Project Pan, which is 6 by Santa. And then Thursday was my skincare Dr. Dre Project Pan update. So we are all caught up on Project Pans. It feels so good. So we're gonna end the week with our weekly makeup basket, like I said. So if you want to see what I thought about these products that we pulled last week and what products we'll end up pulling, we are still doing neglected makeup. This is week 3. We are halfway through. All right, just keep watching. Here we go. Alright guys, so let me just give a quick recap if this is the first video you are tuning into. So I do have a large makeup collection that is over here. But we decided as a community here on Make Life Your Runway to do themed makeup baskets that are around neglected makeup. So I have a makeup organizational video where I went through all of my makeup collection and selected the items that are here, which I have identified as my neglected makeup. And I talk about the reasons for it in that video. So for last week, the week before, this week, and then next week will be the last week, we are just picking through the neglected makeup, just kind of getting final thoughts. Some items were Project Pan, some are chopping block, that kind of thing. And you guys are following along in the comment section. It sounds like it's been really helpful to you all, and there's a good mix of people doing Project Pan and then people rotating their makeup collection. So it's really cool. So we have last week's picks here, and we're just going to kind of talk through how I feel about them and pull items for next week. So I did make a decision about this Sephora Super Hydrating Glow product. I don't really know like what it's actually called. Anyways, on the paper that came with it, it said it could be used as a primer, but I don't actually like it as a primer. And I looked on their website and it could be like a moisturizer as well, but it has fragrance in it and people are saying it's not really clean like they claim it is. So I'm just gonna pass it along or get rid of it because I'm already panning a lot of stuff if you've watched my Dr. Dre Skincare Project Pan. So I'm not gonna force myself to use it. So that's that. And then this, I'm already jumping all over the place. This Cover FX, this is the glitter drops in Nova. This is another chopping block item that I haven't pulled, and since we are in week 3, I think it's time. So I'm going to go ahead and sit that to the side. Let me put back some of this makeup before we start pulling. So I had finished last week the Wet n Wild Rose 3-in-1 primer. So I went ahead and put in the Catrice Prime and Fine Dewy and Glow, oh my gosh, so many words, fixing spray, and I have less than half. I really feel like I could use this up by the end of this neglected makeup month. I've been able to wear makeup a little bit more often, and I have really been enjoying this product a lot. Okay, then we put in the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. I do enjoy this. I just don't know why I haven't pulled for it very much, but it was really nice, and we will put it back at least for now. And then the Wet n Wild Photo Finish Foundation Stick. Mine is in Soft Ivory. I got a ton of use out of this as well. It is a little bit too light for me, but I can still make it work, and this is how much is left in it. And I like it. I know it's got some bad reviews when it came out, but I do personally like it. And it's one that I do want to try to finish up here in the near future. But we will put that back for the week. I only pulled one concealer, and if you watch my 6 by Santa Project Pan intro, you'll see that this is in that Project Pan. So this is the Urban Decay Naked Skin in Light Neutral. I really hope I can finish it by Christmas, but only time will tell. But I do like this a lot. I did film a get ready with me using all of this makeup that will be up on my channel next week. I also talk about channel updates, thoughts on beauty community, and just products that I have been using through this neglected makeup situation. Okay. I do really like the Catrice Light Illusion Loose Setting Powder. This is a yellow loose setting powder, and I like using it kind of as a finishing powder or to set underneath my eyes. So we'll go ahead and keep that out. Also only pulled one bronzer, which is the Milani 02 Silky Mattes, and I like it. I'm wearing it today. You'll see it in the Get Ready With Me, and it's nice. So we'll go ahead and pull it since it is the only bronzer here. And then also the only loose setting powder that's just like a standard loose setting powder is the Maybelline Fit Me 05 Fair. This is something I'm trying to pan in the next 2 weeks. We'll see. We'll see. So we'll set that to the side. And then also I only pulled out one palette to use for this full month. So we are 2 weeks into using this palette, and I do really like it. It's the Urban Decay Born to Run. What? And it's just stunning. It's a very neutral, easy palette to use. I really dig into Stranded, and then I just mix like all of these matte colors in my crease, and then I'll just use some other colors on the lid, mostly Stranded on the lid. I will say I need to work a little bit more in this area. I've used Ignite a couple of times, but I haven't really used these other ones, so I need to focus on that in the next couple weeks. But I love it, and it's been going well just using this palette. The final palette that I had pulled was the ColourPop Clockwork. This is a highlighting cheek duo that came out like maybe like a year or two ago, and it is a peach blush and then a champagne type highlight. I used this a few times this week, and I will say this, I think one reason I don't use it a ton is because it's not very pigmented, and it's like a hard product, like it's pressed in here really hard, so it's kind of hard to like pick up product and build it up. I think that's why I haven't really been gravitating towards it, but I will keep it in my collection and just try using it like a little bit more, okay? But those were all the products that I had pulled last week, and I had a really good makeup week using them. So okay, neglected but loved. A lot of these are still loved. So I had pulled this in. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Nude Cushion Stick. It's actually on this side. And I think it is going to be way too light for me. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to use this because it is so light for me at this time. I guess I'll pull it in and try it one time, and if it is too light, I do have my Project Pan foundations that I can use instead, so we'll just pull it and see how it goes. This one is definitely too light for me, and I talked about it in my 9 in 2019 update, so I really just need the product to move so I can use it. It's kind of just stuck at the bottom, so we'll leave that there. Okay, let's do this. Let's pull the Wet n Wild cushion again, and if this one is too light, then we'll just go ahead and use this one for the week, or maybe somehow mix them together, because this one is okay. It's a little light as well, but not too bad, because in the winter I get so fair, and in the summer I'm not. So I have more winter foundations than summer foundations. I'm sure you guys can maybe relate to that. I don't know. Alright, we have used the e.l.f. Prep and Hydrate Balm already, so let's go ahead and use the Wet n Wild Luminous Primer Stick. My goal is to really use all these products at least one time, if not more than that, and this one I have not used yet, whereas I've used these one time. So this is what it looks like. It's okay. It can ball up on the skin and not play well with other foundations, so we'll just see how it goes for the week using this. Okay, another product that I haven't used yet is this Laura Mercier Glow Translucent Highlight. or it's actually a setting powder, but I might use it as a loose highlighter for the week. I'll report back. I don't like it on my pores, and it can be a bit much. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. It can be a bit much, but we'll try it out. We'll see what happens. And okay, we have used Mark already. We have used Juvia's Place. We have not used Clinique or these highlighters. I feel like we haven't used Pixi this go around, and we have used the Bare Minerals already. So that just leaves us down to the products that are in this little container. So I think we'll grab these out next week, because what I really want to use this week is the MAC. This is an Ignite Wonder Face Palette. I got this a couple of months back, and I really would like to exclusively play with it without pulling too many products. I do like it. It's very natural and subtle, but I think it's nice. And I have been just pulling one blush a week, and it has helped me use some of my Project Pan blushes. So I am excited to give this a go. This color here, I took the sheet out, so I don't know what it is. It looks dark in the pan, but it's actually a nice color on the skin. It's not too intense. And then these are mostly just highlighters for me. So we'll have about one blush. Yeah, like one blush and then a Project Pan blush, and then lots of highlighting options. So we'll pull this guy. And I think that is it. I want to say a couple of things before we put all the makeup away. One, let me read your comments. Okay, I had asked in last week's video if anyone was still watching makeup videos. Stacy's Makeup Corner said she's been watching a lot of exploring abandoned locations. I've been seeing and watching less and less makeup. Okay, Jared and I were obsessed with exploring channels. Like Josh has an exploring channel, and something else. There were some other ones we watched, so I love those as well. Brittany, Lyrical, and Stacy said, remember when seasonal lookbooks were a thing? Yes, that was like a few years ago, but yeah, I do remember that. Renee said, I'm not watching a lot of makeup either. I have my go-to people to watch. Same. Okay, a Texas Beauty Junkie said that she needs to slow down on purchasing makeup. But she did fall in love with two palettes that she pulled last week. She fell back in love with Champagne Truffle color in the chocolate bar, and it said it's a beautiful face highlight, and the Blush Bazaar from Tarte is stunning. Yes, I love that one as well, and I agree, it is stunning. So she pulled the Flower Beauty highlight palette, Bobbi Brown Stone Street bronzer, and Too Faced gingerbread palette from last year, and she finished her second jar of the Too Faced Peach loose setting powder. Okay, girl. Makeup by Mariella said, I'm stuck on makeup vids. I watch YouTube more than TV. Girl, same. Especially Shane Dawson launching his new series, TV What? Okay, Maddie said she's panning the Hello Fab concealer. Ooh, what do you think of that? I'm mixed about it. And she's trying to pan the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, but she can't make it work on her skin. And she's tried mixing it, and it looks horrible. That can be a struggle sometimes. I feel your pain. Samiko said that she's putting her Fenty Contour matchstick in her stash, and she's going to use it for the next 4 weeks and try to use it up. And she has been decluttering palettes and feels good about it. Decluttering palettes is so hard. I think because they cost so much. I don't know. It's a lot. It might be more interesting to look at me, maybe? Okay. So Makeup Enthusiast said that she has tried Lancome mascara and likes it. She has one more unopened, and she is saving, and she likes Buxom glosses, and she loves watching the videos. Thanks, girl, and thanks for watching the wedding video. Alright, Alexandra's been watching Get Ready With Me's streak of vlogs. She was watching only vlogs, but now she's back to Get Ready With Me's, and she has some go-to YouTubers. I love Get Ready With Me's, and I love vlogs so much. Okay, Foxy Lady is doing a few ColourPop shadows, and she has some that are not dried out yet. Tarte Double Wear Detox Clay Mask, and the Fresh Lip Scrub. Okay. Oh, she's working on JOA BB cream. I have maybe 2 or 3 works left. What do you guys think about JOA? I see it at, is it CVS? And I haven't seen like amazing like views or reviews on it. Jody said that she's not watching a lot of makeup either. She has her go-to people, but she likes watching cooking and exercise videos. Oh, and she's curious about how much I charge to be a personal trainer. I have a website. It's makelifefitllc.com, and I have pricing and details and all that stuff on there if you guys are interested. Also, Make Life Fit with 1 underscore on Instagram is where I post all my fitness stuff. Carol said, hi Abby, hooray, my fave video. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, Lynn Adams. She is trying to use dewy moisturizing sprays. Oh wait, she was giving me advice. Try using your dewy moisturizer sprays with your stick foundation. I'm pulling Sophia by Revolution for the week along with the CC It and Light. It's not her favorite. Rimmel Match Perfection Concealer and Fair Light. Japanese Velvet Touch Primer. e.l.f. Ivory Powder Compact and e.l.f. Neutral Beads Bronzer. Oh, girl, you are really diving into your collection. I love that. They're not being used and pulling them for the week. Blush and highlighters along with eyeshadow palettes are rotated. Okay. When I have time scheduled at the pharmacy, I try my best to play catch up on YouTube that I am subscribed to. If I don't leave a comment, I will at least leave a thumbs up. Girl, love your videos. Thank you. Thank you. And then Vicky said, is the Wet n Wild lipstick a sticky or smooth formula? I've been wanting to try but not sure if it's sticky. So she was talking about the Wet n Wild liquid catsuit, and the one that I had mentioned was the Chic Got Real High Shine lipstick, and it is what I have on right now, even though it has gotten worn out just a little bit, but it's not sticky, it is smooth. It just doesn't wear a long time. I think that's my concern with it. One more thing I wanted to talk about real quick, since I'm like already in this like awkward like, hey guys. A little channel update, and I'll talk about it more in the Get Ready With Me next week. But as many of you know, I did leave one job to start my own business, which is online personal training. Well, online and in person. I've already been doing the in-person one for quite some time, a couple of years now, but I'm launching the online services, and that's fairly new. I started that in March of this year, and so I did just hire on a business coach to help me take all of my thoughts that are swirling in my head and streamline them into one smooth message that is easy for people to grasp and understand and maybe want to work with me after I've kind of smoothed out what my services are exactly. I do have a website, like I said, you can go check it out, but with working with a mentor, there's going to be a lot of things that I'm going to be challenged on, a lot of things I'm going to do that's just going to take a lot of time and require a lot of growth and probably a lot of exhaustion. To be honest, I'm already tired a lot from how much work I have to put into being a personal trainer and a full-time business owner, and I love it, and it's not even the same type of exhaustion as I had with my last job. My last job was just mentally not it, you know, and this one I'm so excited to do everything, so the exhaustion is true, just my brain worked all day and I'm tired, okay? So it is gonna eat into this channel just a little bit. I will continue to do the weekly makeup baskets. Those aren't going anywhere. I'm just gonna kind of back off on posting 3 times a week, so we'll for sure always have the makeup basket, but then it'll be one other video some weeks and some weeks not, and I think that is okay. And then this channel is mostly going to be makeup and vlogs, and then I will be launching Make Life Fit. Actually, it's already up, so if you want to go subscribe, and that's where there aren't any videos up yet, but that's where I'll post like grocery hauls, what I eat in the days, anything fitness related, workouts, that kind of thing, just to kind of break up just where everything goes. So I cleaned out my Make Life Fit Instagram, and it is all just fitness now, and my 100 Days of Happiness, and then Make Life Your Runway on Instagram is all makeup. So I hope that was. Sorry guys, my camera died, but I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I hope the updates are cool with you guys and made sense and all of that. Let me know down below what your neglected makeup is for the week. Let me know if you have any questions about anything. Here's all the makeup that we will be using for the upcoming week, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye!